Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the T Moss Boss Show. In today's episode, it is with unfortunate division news. The division Heartland has been canceled, and I don't even know like the reason for it. I imagine it's probably because Ubisoft they want to focus on other games and stuff, but no, they had no, so that's what it was. They announced a new Assassin's Creed game that's gonna be coming out. But then then it seems like right after that, then they announced the news of the division being canceled. And so it's something where I'm like, well, no, so that and then X Defiant. So I feel like Ubisoft they got a lot on their plate right now, but at the same time, I'm like, bro, I mean, I think a new division or even so, you know what they should do? Then they should turn it into a DLC. I think that it should be a DLC for the division too, and then yeah, you just send off, bro. That I feel like no. So you know what? I feel like that's what I'm gonna title this episode, How to Save the Division Heartland, because it just hit me right now. They very well can add that game to the Division 2, or yeah, they can have it as a DLC. I'm saying you guys did it with the New York DLC. And that to me, I'm like, that actually would be dope. That would be something where I'm like, you ain't gotta worry about no extra stuff. So I think this should be an added map into the Division 2 and things, because I'm saying like that's the main Division game that's out right now. So but yeah, they still no, actually they don't even have no it just sends you right back to the or sends you to the Division 2 page. But that's crazy though. That was crazy how they just up and cancel. So IGN they shouted, or not shouted out, but they posted about it and stuff. Speaking of IGN, they've been recently getting a lot of controversy because they went ahead and posted something about Kai Cenat. And they was like, but how they worded it though, they was all like, oh, Kai Cenat, who just or who incited a riot back in what was it, last year or a couple of years back. They're like, just beat Elden Ring, and I'm like, why'd they have to word it like that? I was like, there's different ways y'all could have worded that, but anyway, so but no, getting to this article, hopefully I'd find some answers here. If not, then I don't know, but. So it starts off by saying Ubisoft has canceled its upcoming free-to-play shooter Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland amid larger plans to focus resources on bigger opportunities. This news was revealed as a part of Ubisoft's earnings release this morning, with the company saying it has redeployed resources to bigger opportunities such as X Defiant and Rainbow Six. And that's the thing where I'm like, look, bruh, not everybody is playing X. Well, I imagine when the game does come out, yeah, there's gonna probably be a lot of people playing it. But at the same time, though, yeah, it's like everybody's not gonna be playing that game. That might not be the type of game that they play. They're a fan of the Division. They want to see some Division stuff come out. So I'm like, hopefully you guys have some stuff come out for the Division too. Because if not, then I'm like, that to me, that's just kind of messed up. Where you just put all of that attention on two video games where it's like, fam, I can't remember the last time I played Rainbow Six, and I didn't even play no beta stuff of X Defiant. I most likely will be playing it when it comes out. I think they say it's gonna be coming out in a few days or something like that, but I'm like, fam, I don't even know if I'm gonna like this game. You're like, it's one of those like PvP shooter games. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. If you guys know me, you know how much I like single player games and stuff. I give X Defiant a chance, but yeah, it's like I don't know if I'm gonna be a fan of this game and stuff. I was like, I thought I was a fan of Rainbow Six, and then when the Division came out, the very first one, I was like, hey, yo, this game, this is right up my alley. This is the type of game that I like. I like this game. I play more, I have to say, with the Division 2, even though I have my issues with that game, I have played more of that than Rainbow Six Siege. So and even the one where it's like, okay, you guys had a whole new Rainbow Six game come out called Rainbow Six Extraction. You guys didn't do nothing with that. So I'm saying, it's like, okay, if you guys are actually going to be doing some stuff, then it's like, okay, you got to do it. But it's like just coming out with some new skins or whatever no, you guys got to do some stuff that's going to be like, audiences is going to be looking at this game like, wow, like this is actually pretty dope. But anyway, so continuing on with the article, so there's like, the move is a part of a larger, longer process Ubisoft has been undergoing in recent quarters to restructure its teams, cut costs, and concentrate its resources into fewer bigger games. Ubisoft offered the following statement on the cancellation. After careful consideration, we have made the tough call to halt development. Also, they just halted it. Like, so that don't necessarily mean that it's been canceled. They just effective immediately. So yeah, they just halt the development and things. So it's like, they're probably like, okay, well, when the time does come, we'll come out with the game. But just for now, it's like, yeah, the game is not going to be releasing and stuff. So I guess unless halt means something else, but bring or come to an abrupt stop, a suspension of movement or activity and temper. But it's like, it could still possibly come out. So that's why I'm like, okay, I think that should have been a little bit clearer. Like, it could possibly still come out and stuff. But I don't know. Anyways, let's continue reading. So, halt development on Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland, effective immediately. Our priority now is to support the talented team members at our Red Storm Entertainment Studio who will be transitioning to new projects within our company, including X-Defiant and Rainbow Six. And that's the thing where it's like, unless you guys are coming out with a new Rainbow Six game, then okay. But if it's just more stuff to Rainbow Six Siege, you got to give up on that game. That game's been out for almost 10 years now. Move on. Let it go. Come out with something else. X-Defiant, yeah, that's new, that's fresh, and that's going to be the game that everybody's going to be playing. But other than that, with Rainbow Six, if you guys are just going to focus on Siege, let it go. All right, because I'm like, you guys need to stop whatever you're doing with Rainbow Six Siege and focus on X-Defiant, okay? So, but then it goes on to say The Division Heartland was first announced back in 2021. Dang, it was that long ago. And was being developed by North Carolina-based Red Storm Entertainment. It was quietly delayed not long after its reveal, with its planned release moving to last fiscal year. I think that's that word anyways. But it never materialized. Heartland did go through multiple testing phases and was in a public playable state recently. It received a rating in Taiwan, leading fans to believe its release was imminent, but this seems to have been a false alarm. Ubisoft has been on a game canceling spree of late, having shut down 3 unannounced games, including Mysterious Project Q, as well as Immortals Phoenix, I think that's that word, Phoenix Rising 2 just last year. The prior year, Ubisoft canceled 4 other unannounced games, with the company explaining its decision by saying it has been trying to make too many games at once. And I'm like, fam, then it's like, you guys, if you know that you can't handle that many games, then you guys shouldn't be focused on them. You should be focused on the games that you currently got out now. And then when you feel that you got everything done with that game, then that's when you focus on the next game. That's what I would do. That's like me starting a YouTube video or a podcast episode, pausing it, coming back to it later, focus on, I got all these different videos that I need to be working on. That's too much. I'm like, no, let me just get this stuff figured out now and then focus on the next thing later. I'm like, no, you guys brought that on yourselves. So, but anyways, then it goes on to say, and in the last year in particular, Ubisoft, like many other major gaming companies, has been undergoing major cost-cutting measures, which have included aforementioned game cancellations, studio closures, and multiple rounds of layoffs. I think that's just wild, man. It's like you're blaming all these different things, but I'm like, bruh, at the end of the day, people just want to play games. I'm saying if it's like you gotta hire, even if it's as much as hiring an indie development team to just work on that game, and then you guys, like, because that's honestly, if I want these games to really come out and I want these games to be good, that's when I'm like, okay, no, I'm gonna do like some Ubisoft community or something, right? Where I'm going to have it where it's the community that's working on these games. So I'm like, if you're a small development team, hey, call our people, we'll call your people, we'll get to working on this game. You just gotta meet these requirements, so on and so on. But I'm not gonna have it where it's like people get their hopes all high for these games and they really like it, and then the games get canceled, and I'm like, bruh, no. And then people getting laid off and stuff. I'm like, no. It's like how it should be, where it's like, okay, whatever earnings the game does get, have the company or whoever sign a contract where they'll get a percentage of it and stuff. And yeah, then whatever money they make after the game releases and things, then yeah, do that. But it's like that's me. I've had to say the reason why you guys are probably doing that is because you're wanting people to still put money into games that came out years ago. Bruh, people are not trying to put money into Rainbow Six Siege every year. Yeah, you probably got some people that's willing to do that, but not every year, not every gamer out there. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, nah, bruh, you guys, you know, you brought all of that 100% on yourself, right? So anyways, continuing on with the article, as noted in Ubisoft's earning release, it has reduced its employee numbers by over 1,700 over 18 months, while retention has continued to improve. As of March 2024, Ubisoft employs 19,011 employees globally. In today's earning call, CEO Yves Guillemot, I don't know, bro. Anyways, told investors the company was back on track for a profitable growth trajectory, noting the company's record annual and quarterly net bookings reported today. Going forward, Guillemot continued, the company will pursue a strategy of returning to leadership in open world adventure games while expanding its games as a service offering. What does that even mean? Games as a service offering. I'm not trying to pay no service. I'm just trying to pay a one-time fee of the video game, and that's it. I'm not trying to be paying no monthly, yearly, whatever. I'm like, game, DLCs, that's it. All right. So anyways, this year, the company expects to release Assassin's Creed Shadows, just fully revealed today, Rainbow Six Mobile, Star Wars Outlaws, The Division Resurgence, and XFI. Oh, is that the I think that's the mobile game too. Oh, and I just recently got that Backbone, whatchamacallit, controller and stuff. Is this game available? Oh, no, it's not available. I thought it was available on, whatchamacallit, Android. I was about to say, I'm like, bro, I'm about to go cop me an Android phone real quick. They don't even say when this, game is coming out. Do people still play? No, that ain't it. They just say released in 2024. When though? I'm saying like, man, I swear there's companies today. I'm like, I don't know what you guys got going on. I remember before you just see a game come out and it's like, oh wow, okay. Nowadays it's like, nah, man, that game ain't coming out until 15 business years. All right, so. But anyways, then yeah, XDefiant and technologically, Ubisoft is narrowing its focus on its own internal game engines to just two branches, and Anvil and Snowdrop. Snowdrop, I know, be working on the Division and stuff because they always be promoting them in the beginning of the games, and is aggressively pursuing generative AI tech, especially with its Neo NPC program. For the full year, Ubisoft reported $2.5 billion in net bookings and $436 million in operating income. So, based off of all of that, it just looks like that they're trying to, focus on two games where it's like, you guys don't even know if those two games is going to be hitting this year. That's the thing where I feel like a lot of developers don't fully understand, where it's like, people get bored after a game, or like after a while playing a video game, especially when it's like, the game ain't really offering anything different. You know, like, remember back then where it was like you played a game and you had a reason to play that game. You had a reason to grind in that game. But it just seems like now there really isn't no reason to really be grinding in video games. Yeah, there's some games out there where you can grind and stuff. But other games, it's like, bruh, I don't want to continuously keep playing this and ain't nothing to grind for and stuff. Like, that's even one of the reasons why I stopped playing the Division for a little bit. Because it's like, you're playing that game and you're not even like, you're playing the missions over and over and over again, and it's like you're not getting anything. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, if there ain't nothing to grind for and I'm just still getting the same old stuff over and over and over again, I'm like, bro, that's not gonna make me want to continue playing the game and stuff. Games need to be fun. Games need to be new, refreshed. That's like, because I feel like with Rainbow Six Siege, it's like you're pretty much getting, when the game very first came out, it's like, okay, so if I could put this into an example, you pretty much just got a fresh bottle of water, right? Now, bear with me with this disgusting example. You drink the whole bottle of water, you pee back in that bottle, and you're drinking whatever is in that, yes, the pea water and stuff. Bro, after a while, that's gonna get old and you are 100% gonna get sick of it. But that's literally what Rainbow Six Siege is. It's just the same old stuff over and over and over again. And I'm like, bruh, that's not gonna make me whatever you guys got going on now. It's the same stuff. What, maybe a tad bit of more new things. But I'm like, bro, you guys got to do things differently. That's what gaming is. I'm saying you ain't got to come out with a video game every year, but do something different with the game modes. Have it where it's like there's newer game modes, even if you're just coming like, and then also get the community involved. 100% get the community involved. I feel like when the fans of the video game, when they get involved, bro, I'm saying, like, have it where we get to create our own weapons. Have it where we get to create our own maps. Have it where we get to create our own modes. You know, where it's like, it's just overall, it's good. You know, have it where it's like, even if it's a game mode where it's like, you gotta just go around a building or a house in the game and just destroy it as much as you possibly, call it like the demolition, team demolition or something. And, it's just two teams trying to destroy, the place as much as they can, and whoever has the higher percentage, it's just like team deathmatch, but you ain't killing nobody, you just going around destroying stuff, you know? Even if it's something like that, I'm trying to think of some other stuff. Yeah, there's so many different things that could be added to Rainbow Six Siege with the Division. I'm saying, have it where we can drive cars in the game. Have it where, I'm trying to think of some other stuff that you could do. Fly helicopters or something. Go into different buildings or something. I'm saying, zombies. Freaking zombies, bro. Add zombies to the Division. That's something where y'all can very well do that. I don't know why you guys haven't done that, but you guys could very well do that. I'm saying we had the day before, but look how that game turned out. Ubisoft, you have an opportunity. Add zombies to the Division 2. I'm saying stuff like that, it just don't make sense to me where it's like you guys very well have these options to make your guys' games amazing, but you don't do nothing with it. Instead, you just cancel games and just be like, oh, hey, sorry, but we're going to come out with a game that everybody's supposedly supposed to be playing. I'm like, no, everybody ain't going to be supposedly playing this game because not everybody played it. And if they do play and they like it, then okay, they like it. But if not, then I'm like, bruh, how do you know everybody's going to be playing that game? I'm saying, man, it's like y'all guys sit down and be thinking about these things, bro. But anyways, let's see what goes on with Ubisoft. But anyways, thank you guys but I think Heartland should be a DLC for the Division 2. But anyways, thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe, viewing this on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, viewing this on podcast streaming service. Thank you guys, and peace.